Good morning. Coming at you live. I'm Dean Cheatham, and
Benjamin Rogers.
we're here because we care. Today we're going to talk about agency and the forms we use with agency. Benjamin is an expert in this, right, Benjamin?
Expert.
And hopefully this will help you out. So, a couple questions. Benjamin, first off, do you ever use any of the forms that are provided to us by the Richmond Association of Realtors?
I do.
You do use those?
I do use some of those forms, yes.
Very good, very good. And where do you find those forms?
You go to rarealtors.com, then click the CVR MLS drop down Instinet.
Okay, on the internet. And don't we have them in the file cabinets too if somebody's like old school and they want to go paper?
Yeah, sure.
All right,
I don't really know what
cool.
those cabinets are, but we do
Somebody
have those.
knows.
Yeah.
Somebody knows. We do have those. Okay, so let's talk about when you use them. So you've got them like on an iPad or whatever else?
Yeah, I have some saved on my iPad, or I can carry some in my truck if I need them.
Okay. So if I'm a buyer and I get referred to you, and so when in the chain of events are you gonna mention this, and then how do you do it?
Well, obviously you still start with building rapport and getting to know the person. And then, before you actually show them houses, one thing I mentioned to them is, hey, before I actually get in detail about showing you houses, one thing we have to do is get the short little one-page form signed that just says I'm signing you up on my team, so I'm representing you as your realtor.
Okay, and then do people sometimes object to that, or what happens?
I haven't had too many problems with it. The only objection I've had is the compensation paragraph, in that case, I just tell them, look, if you buy a house during this time period, that just shows that I will get compensated for what is offered on MLS. You don't have to pay me just for signing this agreement.
Okay, so you don't charge anything for somebody to sign this thing?
No, I don't. I should, but I don't.
You should, yeah. It's just the value just keeps coming. But the buyer doesn't pay the commission. The seller pays the commission.
Exactly.
So by signing this, all they're doing is just saying, hey, I want to work with you, Benjamin.
Yeah, that's correct.
What if they said to you, well, what happens, Ben, and let's hope it doesn't happen, but what happens if 3 weeks from now, we either don't want to buy a house anymore, or maybe we feel like you're not doing a good job for us?
Oh, I usually let them know if at any time during our professional relationship, if they're not satisfied with the work I'm providing, they're welcome to get out of the agreement, and I'd happily get rid of the form.
Okay. So really what you're saying then, it's a little bit, it's an extra step. Obviously, you're new in the business, so this step has been involved with it. But for those of us who have been around for a while, it's an extra step.
Sure.
But it doesn't, if you just put it out there.
Yeah, I
People do it.
really haven't had any problems with it at all. One thing I always say is to them, it's just kind of a legal thing. It's a new law that we have in place, something that we're required to have for our files. And once again, I reiterate to them that they do not actually have to pay me by signing that form. It's just saying that they're going to be on my team so I can show them houses.
That sounds good to me. All right, well, thanks for the big tip on that. And
You're welcome.
let's hope everybody is selling large.
Have a good
Thank
day.
you. Bye.